Good morning, everybody. As you can see, bursting through the curtains is what's looking like springtime. Yay! Now, today I'm going to be talking about something that has affected me all my life, really. And that thing is dyslexia. Dyslexia. Now there's a word. It's a word that's affected me all my life long, and I am now going to tell you why. As you can see in this video, I've got my microphone showing. Two reasons. First reason, yay, I've got a nice microphone. Nah, only joking. The main reason is this is the microphone I use to dictate my words, my stories. I do that because it saves an awful lot of me having to redo the words that I misspell, that I sometimes use wrong. I don't make as many mistakes these days, and that's down basically to the amount of writing that I do and the amount of dictating that I do. It's mainly down to Beverly constantly helping me if I get a word wrong, telling me and the like. Also, she has helped me quite a bit with how I look at words and use them. See, I've always been a storyteller, but never been really able to put it into the words that I wanted to use to tell my stories. But now I can. But dyslexia is an awful thing that affects so many people. It kept me for 50 years, basically. 50 years of not showing anybody my work. I mean, this is common knowledge. If you know about me, you know, if you've read any of my books or anything like that, you know that I didn't have a very good education. But I must have retained some of what people were telling me because I'm now using it. But it held me back so much that I wouldn't show anybody any of my work, anything that I'd written. But now, of course, I blather it all over Facebook and all over Amazon. So that's a bit different. But I've overcome it. I say overcome it. I've learnt to live with it. I've learnt to adapt to it. And I think that's the difference. It's down to Beverly why I adapted to it. I mean, she gave me this mantra that I've stuck by all these years. You know, there's no wrongs, just right. She set that out at the start back in 2011, and that was basically telling me to get my stories down onto paper, and then she would edit them as well as she could. I mean, Beverly is a trained transcriptionist, but a transcriptionist is not an editor. But back then, she helped me no end, and she still does to this day. As I've said, she's my muse. More importantly, she helped me overcome. She helped me overcome this stigma, shall we say. because I grew up with, you know, the fact that I was just an idiot because I couldn't spell and I couldn't read properly. Turns out I'm not so much of an idiot. I'm smarter than the average bear. But my point is, don't be like me. If you suffer from dyslexia, nowadays there is so much help, so much that you can get done. There's so many things to help you, different screens for your computer, different colours and different things. They don't help me because, unfortunately, my dyslexia, I'm attacked on two fronts. I have cat eyes, I have bilateral coloboma, which is part of the reason why when I'm reading anything, the words all mingle together or drip down as if the ink's running. It's quite a strange phenomenon. I also have a problem with the back of my brain. The back of my brain is actually herniating into my spinal column. It's something like a Chiari malformation or something like that. Beverly knows those long words, I don't. But and that's the part of the brain, evidently, where some of this dyslexia comes from. So, you know, I've got the strange eyes and the sinking brain. So not much hope for my dyslexia to be cured, but to be lived with, no worries at all. I've now wrote 8 books, and they're all out there. It's amazing. My teachers would just not believe it, but there you go. It is an awful thing. Dyslexia is an awful word, but can be overcome, and with modern technology it shouldn't hold you back. So don't let it. 50 years I let it hold me back, but not anymore. Not anymore. Thanks for watching, and thank you for subscribing. I'm amazed at the amount of people that do watch these videos, and I thank you very much for all the nice comments and the likes. So, yeah, keep it up, and I will see you in the next one. Be happy.